What's up, everyone? Andy and Steve from wagertalk.com doing our Road to Millions. We're going to recap how we've been doing since last Wednesday and over the weekend. Wasn't great, but gosh, we knew we were due for a little bit of a downturn. It didn't go great, but we salvaged quite a bit there at the end. So, Steve, I'll start with you. We talked about this. Such a blistering start to the month of June, unsustainable. We kind of saw it coming, and I think you don't ever say you're proud of losing, but I think we could have gotten really smoked over the weekend, and we didn't. We kind of got out in front of it. And to be honest, I've preached this and said this to you since you and I first met. Like the last piece of the puzzle for me is how can you tell when you're getting ready to lose?
Yeah, it's that age-old question that just can't be answered, though. When do you stop? When do you pull back? Or does the hot streak keep going? You know what I mean? So, I mean, in the MLB this weekend, we went. It was a light weekend. We went 1-1. Ended up pulling back yesterday and not putting out any official plays. We were riding the Rays in that series. I should say not. We're not really riding them. Actually, It was a tough series for the Rays. They ended up splitting with the Royals. Yesterday they win 3-1. We were off of them yesterday. Unfortunately, they get there for us yesterday, but they lose 2 outright in that series. And we're looking for some new series to reset starting tomorrow and this weekend. We have some good spots that we think we can ride for a profitable week in the MLB.
Yeah, today's kind of a light card in MLB. There's a couple good spots. We got a free play coming up, and we will definitely, that'll we'll look at MLB in there. So, what do we have coming up? Oh, here, I'll show you. So we actually have 2 plays that are up right now, and for me, biggest one is Wimbledon. I think Wimbledon is people kind of forgot it's coming. Obviously, Corbin doesn't forget that it's coming. So we got a 5% play that is already up. You can grab the play. We also have a pack that has all of the Wimbledon plays. So it's $9 Monday. So if you want to get the 5% Wimbledon play, it's only $9. You can lock that in now. There's a coupon code in there for the pack that has all of the plays. So you can just lock that in, give you a discount on the pack that has all of the Wimbledon plays, and those plays will start a week from today. So you can grab that. We put a 5% UFC play that is up. Love the card for this Saturday and particularly for next Saturday. So we're taking today off for MLB, but we'll be back with official plays tomorrow. Got a light golf tournament, but there's still some pretty big names that are playing. It's a little bit more of a stacked field than I thought. So I think we'll be doing pretty good. So, yeah, the Rays and the Royals. What happened there? What was every time I looked up, the Royals are smacking around the Rays.
Yeah, their bats really came to life, and some of the injury to early in the series to McClanahan, I think that set the Rays back a little bit in their bullpen plans. They're expecting him to go out there and toss 7 innings, and he only goes 4+. So that it might have set him back for the weekend a little bit, and then the Royals, they're not going to lose every single game either. You know what I mean? Even the most lifeless offenses in the major leagues are going to put up a boatload of runs sometimes. So
yeah, it was a strange weekend. So I feel like it could have been one of those a lot worse. I mean, I remember when Oakland swept Milwaukee, and how many people just got killed on that series.
that was a big one for us because we avoided it. So that was a big spot for us.
Yeah. So Rangers, Legion Avenue, Rock. Yep, I feel that. Tim, Saturdays have been consistently the worst betting days for me. Monitor that and figure out what sports, if it's a particular sport or if it's a particular day. I know that Steve, for a while last year, we were really struggling on Sundays on MLB.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that the Sunday struggles. NBA it happened in too. I feel like it.
100%.
We had some weird stuff going on Sundays in the MLB and the NBA. Obviously in NFL, it's a little different because it's a weekly sport, so it's what I mean. That's the one day that it's majority of the games are played, obviously, but. Yeah, we had some weird struggles for some reason on Sunday. For whatever reason, we were noticing that our Sunday NBA and our Sunday MLB had been our worst day. So we would tread lightly on those days, and it was towards the end of the week anyway, so it made sense.
Yeah. I think Sundays probably trips everybody up. It's kind of weird. So, yeah, very strange. So, thanks to the chat. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Rock. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Rabmatic. So, all right, we are going to show you, since last Wednesday, we are down 4.76 units. I got to be honest, I thought it was going to be way worse. We salvaged the 4% play in golf. I thought that was dead. And then Sunday, we have a miraculous turnaround. The real bummer is just our 5% UFC play. The fight got canceled. So we're left with the last piece of the parlay, which is a Canadian football, Toronto over Edmonton. No sweat, easy win. It was actually Edmonton got up 14-7 to start the game, and then they just got boat raced for the rest of the game. So I feel like that number, I don't know. I'm mixed bag about that. That number could have been way lower or way higher, but I don't know. I kind of look at it big picture. Kind of hard to complain about the month of June that we've had. We still have a couple of days. I'm not saying we're going to get it all back, but we'll lay off today, get those 5% plays locked in. That'll help for next week. And then we'll see what we can do tomorrow in MLB. I think we can get closer back to even. So taking small losses is not that big of a deal long term, guys. It's just not. It's not compounding the losses. Like, we're always going to lose, but if you can minimize the losses, that is just the key. What do we always say? Best way to make money is to not lose it. So, oh yeah, there was the poke in the eye fight. Yeah, Steve, we had my big underdog prediction. That's how the weekend went. My big underdog prediction starts and there's a big eye poke and they just rule the fight a no contest. So the fight lasted like 10 seconds. That's fun.
Yeah, that's that's a bad start. That's a bad omen right there, right?
yeah. So, So for today on $9 Monday, not going to get cheaper than this. 5% Wimbledon play, 5% UFC play. Go grab those and lock those in now. So for $18, you can get 2 5% plays. So, all right, you ready for a free play?
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be hosting Wager Talk today here at noon. I'm going to be hosting today and tomorrow. So the new Road to Millions video with the updated spreadsheet is going to be up this afternoon on Wager Talk's YouTube channel. So around 3 or 4 o'clock. It's just me. I shortened it to 20 minutes. It's the bare bones with the new spreadsheet for your bankroll tracking. So look for that. And then I believe we will start on Wednesday. We'll just start on reset day on the Wager Talk channel. So, all right, here we go with the free play, and we'll pause so we can clip. What's up, everyone? Andy and Steve from wagertalk.com. We've got a free MLB play coming up for you here in just a bit. It's a fairly light Monday for some of the sports, so we're laying off baseball. What do we have up? A 5% Wimbledon play that is up and a 5% UFC play that is up. It's $9 Monday. Grab both of those. They're both only $9. That price changes at midnight. So be sure to get those and lock those in ASAP. This will be profits starting on Saturday and then over the next couple of weeks with these two plays. So grab those and listen, Wimbledon, cannot be more excited for that. Tennis has been fantastic. Number one this year. Number one last 365. Number one since we started posting, and number one at the French Open. So Corbin has been kicking ass and taking names in tennis. So get ready. Let's start with the 5% play, and then our plays will start on Monday when Wimbledon starts. All right, Steve, let's talk Rangers. We got money line or run line. So first off, break down the game, and then we'll talk about the odds.
So we got the Rangers facing the Detroit Tigers today. We're looking at the Rangers here fading Matthew Boyd. He's a lefty who's been getting beat up. He already faced the Rangers once this season in late May. Gave up 5 earned runs on 5 hits across 6 innings. Rangers, it's funny because you say like they crush righties, they crush lefties, they crush them both. So lefties, they're 3rd in OBA, 8th in ISO. Great numbers against left-handed pitching, and then Heaney has been great on the road for the Rangers with an ERA just above 2.5. And so I'm looking at, the one spot here, the Tigers have a slight advantage is in the bullpen, but I'm looking at the Rangers to get on them early with the bats. And he need to pitch pretty well here against the lifeless Tigers lineup.
So we bring up the money line and the run line because we're below minus 200 on the money line. So I think you're free to do whatever you want here. if you want to bet 2 units on just the money line, so you just need a win and you want to take that one run out of the picture, you could bet 2 units to win one. If you feel like the Rangers are going to smash, you can bet 2 units for plus 100. That way, you got to win by 1.5. But if they do, then you're getting better odds. So I would recommend a 2 unit play on this one. I don't know.
I'm looking towards the run line here myself. I think the Rangers can smash, can get enough runs across here to cover the run line, and we just avoid a 1-run victory. I'm leaning towards the run line myself, putting 2 units on that.
I'm a little bit cautious. I would rather bet 2 units on the money line. Just give me the outright win and give me my 1 unit. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, we like the Rangers today as our free play. So. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Don't forget to grab the 5% Wimbledon and 5% UFC play that is up. Good luck. Let's get the week off started right. We'll see everyone tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.